Reminder, fellow watchers, we are giving away a life-size metal prop of Captain America's shield on March 19th. To enter to win this prize, all you need to do is subscribe to the Marvelous Wave and then head over to Twitter and follow the Stupendous Wave. Then tweet us at Stupendous Wave with hashtag the Marvelous Wave and tell us who your favorite Marvel villain is. At the end of episode 8 of Wandavision, we finally got a look at what Cataract might be. And for any longtime Marvel fans out there, it's something many have hoped for since the death of Vision. Welcome, watchers of the Marvel Multiverse. This is the voice of the Marvelous Wave. Let us observe all that occurs. At the end of Avengers Infinity War, we see Vision die 2 times. First, killed by Wanda attempting to destroy the Mind Stone to keep it out of Thanos' hands, and then once again when Thanos reverses time and steals the Mind Stone, killing him once again. For a time, this seemed like the end of Vision's story. That is until the announcement of Wandavision. Since then, many theories and questions have formed as to how Wanda was going to bring Vision back to life and back into the MCU. These questions then persisted during the first few episodes of WandaVision, as we all wondered just how Wanda brought Vision back from the dead. We finally got our answers in episode 8, revealing that the Vision we see in Westview isn't the same Vision that died, but a new Vision made entirely from Wanda's will, use of chaos magic, and possibly even her connection to the Mind Stone. But that left the original Vision back at S.W.O.R.D. to be dismantled as Hayward tells Wanda. Whether this was a lie by Hayward or his plans changed due to Wanda's takeover of Westview, the original Vision is rebuilt and brought back as White Vision. With this revelation, what could this mean for Wanda and Vision? For fans of the comics, you may notice that WandaVision seems to pull from quite a few comic sources. Vision's story, more specifically the original, aka White Vision, seems to have some reference to the West Coast Avengers 42 to 45. This arc follows Wanda and the West Coast Avengers on a search for Vision. This story takes place shortly after Scarlet Witch and Vision rejoin the Avengers, but also sometime after Ultimate Vision gained access to the world's launch codes and secrets by implementing his AI into all computers. It starts with Wanda waking up, unable to find Vision, and after searching for him and asking other team members if they had seen him, they are attacked by ULTRON. This does turn out to be a false ULTRON, and after the robot's defeat, the team realizes this must have been a distraction to get to Vision. As they search for Vision, they find that all the Avengers computers, all over the country, had been attacked by a virus that deleted all the data the teams had on Vision. We learn soon after that Hawkeye's estranged wife, Mockingbird, is the cause of this. She informs the West Coast Avengers that S.H.I.E.L.D. approached her with a job, and as a former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, she volunteered to help. Her task was to help prepare in case the world was ever faced with an evil Vision again. She gave them the plans to the West Coast Avengers compound, codes for the computer, and any info they needed to get in and remove Vision if things went south with him again. Most of this would later turn out to be a lie, and upon Mockingbird's discovery of this, she was eventually captured and came to the conclusion that this was a KGB operation. Mockingbird did escape and informed the West Coast Avengers of this, but she still arrived a little too late and the team had to go out and find Vision. And when they do, they make a few unsettling discoveries. First off, the organization that captured Vision to remove him from the picture, attempting to avoid him being able to take over and destroy the world again, was not S.H.I.E.L.D. as they claimed, nor was it the KGB specifically. It was a group made up of many international agencies with one goal to shut Vision down. And this project, known as Project Vigilance, was headed by Cameron Brock of the Canadian Secret Service. The second discovery was hardest on Wanda, as they find Vision dismantled. The scientists who were part of Vigilance took Vision apart piece by piece and erased everything that made him who he was. Although it seemed that Vision was destroyed, all hope was not lost, as Hank Pym said he was able to rebuild Vision. While waiting for Hank to finish, Wanda tells Wonder Man that the task will not be as hard as Hank thought it would be, because putting Vision back together was like assembling a jigsaw puzzle. Parts would only go where they belonged. During the reconstruction process, however, Vision is reactivated and attacks the Avengers, looking like a terrifying skeleton without his skin. He is quickly deactivated by Hank, who then explains that when he reactivated Vision, he didn't consider that in Vision's mindless state, he would get defensive. This is a bit of foreshadowing to Vision's emotionless state. Soon after this, Vision's construction is complete, and White Vision is born. Hank tries to explain to Wanda that Vision is going to be a bit different from when she knew him before. First off, because he is white, due to his original red skin being too damaged to repair. But this is just a minor change compared to what comes next. In Wanda's excitement to see her husband again, she hugs him, but he just stands still and asks, is there some significance to this action? He was rebuilt as nothing more than a robot, an emotionless automaton. While he regained his memories from the recordings of the Avengers' battles and missions, he did not get his emotions back. Wonder Man refused to let Hank Pym and Vision use his brainwaves, as Ultron did at Vision's first construction. The first time Vision was created, it was with recorded brainwaves from Wonder Man, and since at that time, Wonder Man was thought to be dead, Ultron stole the recorded brainwaves and used them to give Vision life. Since they were stolen, Wonder Man had no choice if they were going to be used, and he was okay with it for all those years. But when given the choice, he felt like to do so would be giving up part of himself. So all Vision had of his memories are what the Avengers had on file. So the most he knew was a little about his team members, his history, and that he was a hero. But everything else about this new Vision was monotone and robotic. Eventually, Vision would regain some of his emotions from the brainwaves of a deceased scientist, Alex Lipton. These brainwaves would eventually meld with the re-emerging brainwaves of Wonder Man, and he would eventually regain his color when Proctor kidnapped him and forced his consciousness into a new body so that Anti-Vision could take over the white body and infiltrate the Avengers. Although this story wildly differs from the MCU version of Vision's story, there are still a few things we can speculate about. First off, in some way, it seems likely that White Vision will gain his emotions and personality again. Although we haven't seen White Vision in action yet in the MCU, we don't know exactly what he'll be like, but we can venture a guess that he will be an emotionless robot to start. Without the Mind Stone, it is unlikely that there will be much of who Vision was before. But since his reboot was powered by Wanda, and Wanda has deep connections to the Mind Stone, he may have a little bit of emotion that will grow in the last episode as he interacts with Wanda and Vision 2.0. But then there is the possibility that this emotionless White Vision will stick around for a little while. If the Mind Stone is akin to Wonder Man, without it, we may not see Vision return to his full self unless the stone once again forms from the atoms which they were reduced to. As for his memories, they could be brought back in a similar way, letting Vision have access to records of the Avengers' battles and missions. But since we don't know Hayward's or Sword's goals yet, as he himself has done a lot of lying, they may just have reprogrammed Vision entirely. There is also the possibility that when old Vision meets new Vision, since it was Wanda's powers that brought both of them to life, that as they battle, they will slowly begin to merge into one another. And then there is also the option of them switching consciousnesses. Whether it's by Wanda's powers or Monica's resources at Sword, we could see the new Vision's consciousness transferred into the White Vision. Since Hayward seems to want to use White Vision as a weapon, we will likely see a battle between these two Visions, and the outcome could be what ultimately helps or hinders Wanda's growth and return to reality. What do you think White Vision's purpose is? Do you think that he will be the new Vision, or that this will be a stepping stone to bring Vision fully back from the dead? And what do you think Hayward's or Vision's goals are for Vision? Thank you so much for watching, fellow watchers. For more news, theories, and facts, please like this video and subscribe to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.